Recognising my controller? Yes it is. Okay, welcome back to Elden Ring. Pretty much exactly where we left off last time. And we're now staring down the throat of a dragon. So, souls, well runes, none to lose. Exactly how I like it going into these fights. We might have a giant crab to deal with as well. Oh well. Well, the wolves don't do much, are they? Ow, ow, ow. I'll be honest, I pressed the wrong button when I got off my mount there. I did not mean to get off my mount. Oh. Again, it's annoying because that is the sprint button in every other game. Every other game, that's the sprint button. But on this, for whatever reason, it's hold down the dodge button. That's not. I think I'm also, when I get to the top, I'm going to move to a different Shrine of Grace. I think the one on the road is probably quicker because we don't have to wait on a lift. So yeah, this part here, this will quickly become tedious if this takes a few goes. Right, let's have a look. So here, I guess. Oh no, that's the ruins. That's not bad. Oh, there's over here. Right. Okay, here we go. Dragon round 2. Just narrowly dodging that as you do. Don't want to go back to fire distance on as well, so. Ow. Okay, that one hurt. Wolves are doing a decent job. I stand corrected. Okay, that'll be bad. Oh! dragon. Come on. Ooh. Glad I took the flame resistance. Go under. Mount is nearly dead. Can't hide from me, dragon. Trying to get on the top of those ruins. Oh, again, eh? Ah, nearly. Oh, crabs. Look out for the crabs. Also fire. Oh, I see, okay. It appears to be floating now. I mean, I know it's got wings, but... okay. Right, to the left. Dodge, dodge. Ooh. Shield up, charge. No, no, targeting, not trying to target its other bloody leg. Ugh. Steak. Let's go to the steak, yeah. I like steak. This is very doable. This is very, very doable. I'm not going to use my wolves just yet. I think we can use them in the later stages to try and get a better distraction, more likely to be winning. Fire, if you've not got the resistance, just insta-kills you, unfortunately. Speaking of... because seeing as his attacks will either insta-kill us or bring us to such low health as to make it that we should really heal immediately. Might as well put the flame drake on there. End up with a ton of wounds going to lose. Whoa! Fire resistance. Wolves. Back to the potion. Oh, use this. Swap back to the potions. Get the shield in case we get dismounted. I will admit this looks awesome. I think this has easily been the most stunning boss fight yet. Camera angles actually really work as well. It makes it feel like the thing is absolutely massive, which it is. We're going to absolutely annihilate this out. Dragon Heart. New draconic power is available. Feed your dragon communion. Wait, have we just... So we're going to be able to like shoot fireballs at people. Or better still, you know, just literally like have dragon fire. We did not get many souls for that. My god, we did not get many souls for that. Well, runes. A few thousand, but I was honestly expecting like, how many we got for Godric? I was expecting like, you know, 15,000 runes or something there. It probably got my expectations up a bit high. That. 5,000. It's like half a level at this point, that. Oh well. The Church of Dragon Communion. We can probably spend those on some sort of dragon power instead of leveling. It might be a decent idea. Is it morning already? Morning. I'm sure this was a morning thing. So we can go for Dragonfire, which I can almost use. So that's Faith and Arcane. They all require high faith and arcane, don't they? Dragon Claw channels dragon to rend foes with dragon claws, requiring even more faith and arcane. Or Dragon Maw, each one costing more and more FP and requiring more and more stats. None of them require souls or anything, well, runes or anything like that. So there's Dragon Fire, Dragon Claw, Dragon Maw. We'll be able to use this soon enough. So that might be the way to go with this. Faith and Arcane will be required. And it's an incantation, they all are, so I can use this with that little shrine, what's it, that little symbol thing I've got here. We'll start with the first one, because we can use that the soonest, and come on. Dragonfire, you've got to go with Dragonfire, you've got... Here, have the powers of a dragon. Do you want its claws, its jaws, or its ability to breathe effing fire? Besides, though it might not be as big a spell as the others, like I said, we can use it sooner and it requires less FP, which means we can spam it 2 or 3 times before we have to recharge his mana or whatever. Speaking of which, we might want to start actually allocating flasks towards that soon. We're getting enough spells now where it might matter. Right. Well, that was something as well. We got Ash of War for... What was it now? For vampirism, wasn't it? Yeah. Lifesteal Fist. Lifesteal Fist. Occult. So this is heavy, quality, occult, standard. Okay. So I guess it means, oh, so that's probably like the prefix it puts on things. So it'll be an occult weapon, I guess. Can I even apply that myself? Does it have to be like a... if it's for fists, I'm imagining it'll be like them claws or something, won't it? That I can attach that to. Yeah. Occult hook claws. So the scaling goes down a lot. So the dex goes from a C to an E. Ah, but you don't have to make them occult. There could be quality. But then you lose arcane scaling. Now, yes, it means that the dex and strength aren't as good. But you've got then arcane scaling. And the arcane scaling, well, I mean, that's a third skill that's going into it. So it might be better that, rather than going into the others. Of course, these won't do anywhere near as much damage as what we've got. But they have this lifesteal fist. Don't they? So it goes from quick step there to lifesteal fist. Which I assume is we just stab the crap out of them. Just like uppercut them. And just drain the health off. The issue is, of course, it's like, because the time to just die in this game is basically like the enemy hits you, you lose half your health, the enemy hits you again and you're dead. Having something that tries to get health back from attacking really should just be trying to avoid the damage in the first place, but I don't know, maybe this has a place on something, but it's too bad that it's for fist weapons. It would look cool on the hook claws though, I bet. I bet the hook claws with that will be quite interesting. But yeah, it looks like that's the only thing it will go on. Because it does seem to be that it needs to be a fist weapon. Yeah. Can't put it on any of these at all. Right. Can you put it on a shield by any chance? No. Boo! Gonna say, if you could just smash them in the face with the turtle shield and drain their life, that'd be quite funny. It's fine though. Right. Well then, we're running out of things to do back here. There's these bosses. So that's something that we can have a look into. I would be worried about going in with so many runes. So I might see if I can... How much do I have in terms of... Oh, we can probably make that work. So we'll need probably 9 and a bit, I imagine, at this point. Or can we make that work? Might be touch and go, actually. 8.6, how much do I need? 8.65, we need 9.5. So we need like another grand. About 900-ish. So... course, we can only, it goes up in multiples of 200 or so, so we'll have to burn 3 of these. I think I will go for some stamina again. I knew, what would strength... Ooh. Decent. Yes. It's pretty decent. But I'm wanting to bump up some stamina. Maybe even vigor. Because the enemies are starting to just batter me again. Some vigor might not go amiss. So that we can go into that area and just not get splattered across the floor. Turned into a stain. That might not be bad. And of course then leveling up enough so that we can use our fire breathing powers might not be bad either. Few things to start looking into. Okay. I think for now we'll go... What will we go with? Oof, I'm very torn. I'm very torn. I think we need vigor. I think it's time to start going back into vigor and stamina. Bulking ourselves up a bit. Purely because right now, my heals that I've got are completely and utterly and massively over-healing me. To a ludicrous degree. To a point where it's not even funny. But yeah, I use a heal, and it's all of my health with enough to spare to probably heal me again a second time. We get that much health from each flask now. It's complete and utter overkill. There's no reason I should be healing that much. And then you go, well, why are you healing that much? Well, but simply, I'm healing that much because, well, yeah. I think seal is in effect, so we have to open this up to use it, eh? Any tips? Weak foe. No boss. Let there be frost. Right. Well, yeah, it's... Yeah. Oh, there they are, probably. Presumably. Oh, I've still got that fire thing on, haven't I? And I'm dead. Where's the steak? Practically next week. Good. Howard. Yeah. Dodgy. Come on then. Ah. A quarter of the health gone. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. It's just going to be figuring out which one of those combo moves I can counter-attack him on. I'm not even going to bother with the runes. And I'm a moron. Just the wrong... You go on a different game for like a few hours in the day and you just forget all the buttons. Frost builder, I stay in it. Ooh, that one, that's it. Time for barricade shield. Now, back from behind. Back down, mate. Okay. Honestly though, not bad. That is a lot closer to killing them. We've gone from practically insta-death to nearly getting them within about 10 minutes. And let's just, for the love of God, swap this out. Just remember to do that. What else can we do? Enhances guard counters could be interesting though. That's a good point. I'm getting a few of them in. But now the extra health might be useful. Let's go. But come on then, let's get you. And I caught the bloody left button. All swapping the bottom item in. I hate how the bloody Xbox pads have this stupid, like, omnidirectional thing for the directional buttons. It's like, no, I wanted to press down, not left and down. And why would they design the pad that way? Whatever. We'll go in. We're close. We're very close. Get straight on him. Why not? Oh no, a sliver of my health is gone. Get. There you go, the cheap shots there, isn't it? I'm blocking! How are you? What? I'm blocking! I'm being... Inconsistent crap. I think it's like his jump attack kind of like goes over me or something slightly. And it... some nonsense happened there. There was some nonsense going off with that. I think that one was the AI cheated. That one. Clearly, AI cheated. For whatever reason, it went over the block somehow on his jump. So I guess the hit markers weren't... Well, yeah, the hit boxes were kind of... I'm at the side of him! Oh, you can't get out now, can you? With this edge. Okay, he's figured it out. Get off! Get him, get him, get him, get him. Kick the crap out of him. Now. Stamina. Okay, that's probably it. Yep. Ow. Stop constantly hammering me into the damn side of the map. Oh, you... That's because the camera will just going up with bloody arse. Absolute prick. So, the past couple times I've died because he somehow jumped over my block and, like, that clearly unintentional thing that can happen, I guess. But it jumps, instead of landing in front of me where it's meant to, it decided to just go over me and... yeah. And then that time he just beat me into the side of the wall where it basically exploited the third person camera so I couldn't see. The AI is unintentionally cheating. Go on. Come on, you know you want it. Oh. Ow. Camera decided to just twist my camera around. Going back off now. exhaust around everywhere. That's the one that goes over my block. And very nearly again. Things I can't hit him when he does that particular combo. See if he like flies backwards from the hit. Avoid being at the corner of it. Cover. Ow. Ow. That's just pull up to it. For God's sake, stop hitting me with these like near insta-kill moves. Oh, it's that one there. Nearly gone. And I'm gone. It's that second stage. In the first stage, he keeps leaving himself completely open, absolutely completely open. In the second stage, is nigh on. Like there's no openings practically. I'm gonna have a big sup of my tea. Right, tea fueled and ready to go. Week 4. Well, I'll be judge of that. Let's start with this one, so then I'm not going to swap Maybe what I need to do is just be way more defensive. Because if I keep trading with him, I'm not going to get anywhere. However, I'm recovering HP. I'm recovering bits of HP every so often. I'm telling that talisman. So, in a game of attrition, I will win because I have the recovery talisman. I'm going to see if I can wait for him to help me. I've already got a 40, so I'll get down. Stamina. passive. Take on a defensive posture. We can outlast him. I just trade blows with him after I'm going to this point. He's looking for an opening. I'm not going to give him one. He says he's giving one. If I do trade, I need to trade for blows. I've got to make sure I get a good hit in and not just a weak one like that. Get a good hit in though there. Surely not. Ooh, bloody close. But we've got him. Slash hurt. I honestly don't know. Wearing a mask. I don't know if they're just lanky or it doesn't matter. Something sea seal thingy. Oh, look at that way. Warming up already. So what was it? Not a crafting material. Is that it? No. Radagon's Scar Seal. Raises the attributes but increases damage taken. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh wow. Oh, we are suddenly... Yeah, our stats are suddenly amazing. Holy crap. Increases damage taken, but we have so much additional health from that. We've got like an extra 80 odd health or something, daft, wasn't it? Man, that is something. We have a lot of souls as well. Well, runes even. And to get to the next level, it would take a few thousand. We're probably talking another 5 and a bit, like about 4 to 5 thou easily. Yeah. 4 and a bit thousand would be required. I'd hate for these to go to waste before we enter this boss to try and fight. So, I think since the episode's coming to an end, I'm just going to go fight some of these plague priesty guys and get a level, I guess. And hope that we never find out how much extra damage I take now. Although that said, I'm also wondering, because in all honesty, 12, 11, 12, 12. I'm actually curious to see what kind of, because there's some knight's armour back at the round table, and I do wonder if I could just grab some knight's armour. I mean, I know this is kind of like, it is already like, I think this is like mail, it's meant to be kind of similar to. But I'd be interested to see. Oh, hello.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli, we met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Arsenal charm. There's maximum equip load by a ton. Oh wow. Oh actually no, that's... In fact, hang on. It raises it by 5. But put this on. Yeah, because that other one's increasing our stats. Put this on it. It's 75 suddenly. Holy crap. I could be doing fast rolls in full gear. That's a massive deal. So this is... Let's see. 12... Slash and pierce it's 13 and a half. Strike it's, we'll say 12. Physical it's 12 and a half. So mine is better physical, less strike, worse slash and pierce. So against regular attacks mine is mildly better. Everything else not as good. Then it's 8, 9 and a half. Well, in fact, yeah, the bottom. So 10 and a bit, nearly 11, 8, 9 and a half. 11, 11, 9 and a half, 8 and very close to 9. I don't know if it's worth paying that much for it. 28, 50, 18, 18, 19. $50, 18, 18, 19. So it's actually better resistances. I'm surprised at that. I would have expected the knight's armor to be a bit heftier, you know? I guess we're not in that much of a need for armor then. So I might just go and spend these on a level. Go and just level up and, well, get some more and get a level. Seems to be a statue seal. Well, they only sell 3 of those, so you have to be picky, I guess. And if the knight's arm is basically like that, then I think probably mine is nearly as good. I don't think we can just buy a better suit of armour from the looks of it. We'll have to just find one. In that case... Oh. Hello. Who might you be?
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain. Those who live in death all the more should you spy a Marit.
Okay. Question. I was looking at his armor. So yeah, it's so there's his arm, and there's an arm coming around the side from this side that's grabbing his and then that's a head that's like just eyes down. Then he's got another. Then I assume this one's his arm that's falling onto that. And okay, that's interesting. I could always buy some.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need? Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Ooh, free stuff. Ooh. Oh.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore. Ah, so you've met Dee. Dee is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. Dee was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
We might want to get some Ashes of War or something. I'm mostly just thinking what we can spend a massive amount of runes on before we go and throw them all away by dying to that boss. If I could put them to any
Your
use.
divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika. You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
Right, what can we do here? What would this do? Incant scaling. So we can get it to basically give our incantation, so our incantations can be better and better while we're using this. Interesting. Now, we are still a bit away from a quality Uchi Katana level, well, higher. Few smithing stones off, as is the case. Roger's rapier. Jesus Christ. So it's 141. And it does glint blade phalanx. Is it special? Ah, so it looks like we, looking at that icon, thrust forwards and a load of blades fly out. We'll get it going in that little practice room. We might be able to attach an Ash of War to it if we're not. But as much as I would want to attach an Ash of War to it, just so we can change what type it is, you know, like, but is it a quality one, a heavy one, yada yada yada. I wouldn't want to get rid of that because that looks cool, basically. I'm assuming that the... Is this still closed off to us? It is. This is still, yeah, nothing different. Oh, we probably want to talk to him about...
Back already, no matter. Those words were not meant for you. I made a prisoner to you, Tarnished lot. And my prayers are mine. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too. The girl you brought here, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
Let's have a look then. Might have found a new weapon. Glint Blade Phalanx uses a lot less FP. Guarded damage and negation is a lot higher. Its critical strikes are a bit better. And its physical damage, we get less of a bonus. So ours is 124 plus 60 for a total of this one, 184. This will give us 144, which will give us 180 total. So it's slightly worse, only slightly. But then it's a case of, well, what's this? Glint Blade Phalanx, and plus you have to remember, while we lose some raw damage and a bit of guard boost, but only a mild amount, that is a decent bit of, because ours is 45 and all 30s on guarded damage negation. This is 33s, but that said, you're not going to guard with this higher. We've got a shield for that. The weight's lower, not a load, and we have a lot of extra weight, so it's not a big deal. But it scales with dex and strength. We are a balanced character, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh yeah, and we'll try it though. You never know, maybe okay, it does less damage, maybe it attacks faster. It's a lighter weapon, and I do like the idea of it being a thrusting weapon, so we can kind of advance on enemies without having to be too close. We can kind of use it as a, what's it called, a initiator attack. That. Let's have a look. I mean, our Uchi Katana is probably going to be better in the long run. Oh. I assume these go into something if we hit them. Let's, can we read the description? I know that's the name of the skill you can use, but can you tell me what the skill is, please? I want to know how to fire these off. I'm assuming they'll just go on their own into an enemy when we strike, but I want to be sure. I want to be certain that they're just gonna, you know, actually go into something. I'll have to test it on a basic enemy. Otherwise, I'll have to look it up, because that looks like it could be quite badass. Anyway, we'll make sure we've talked to everyone. They all look like they've got new things to say, and then we'll call it for the episode. We are over the hour mark.
I'm still
gonna
looking
drink
for
some
my
tea
own
while they talk.
purpose. It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us Tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all. If
I do have a talent, I suppose I should try to hone it. I'll ask Master Hugh to teach.
Okay. Next time we might have something to say with her.
Be sure to tell me if you... She's a servant
Yep,
to my... She's been
yep,
my companion
yep.
since child.
And
I've
she's
counted
a
the number of
tomboy.
times I've had to... Honestly.
She's
such a little tomboy.
Yes. Nothing new. Maybe this guy will have something to say.
You appear to be doing well. Well then, would you like...
What can we do with this then? So we could do... Thing is, it does use FP, it's not free. Alleviates poison build-up and cures... Oh, that could be a decent one. Magic fortification, flame sling, catch flame rejection. Oh, that's a point. How are my stats looking now? Because I've got that thing that boosts them. I'm wondering, yeah, I don't think it's boosted my arcane by much, so no, I'm not able to shoot fire from, you know, that dragon ability yet. But there's probably no point getting these if I've got an ability waiting in the wings ready to be used at some point for that. I think it would be worth buying this.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
And...
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it. It's about time I'll see you again.
Ah, so that's her dad. Yeah.
I understand you've been speaking to Nepheli. She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
Alright, so she might be available to just summon to fights now. Hopefully. We'll see. If we want to in place of a co-op partner, I guess. And I'm going, just because I fancy doing it, we will purchase... Oh, I'm 100 off. Mostly I just like the look of it. In all fairness, I just kind of like the look of it over mine. And it matters enough to me, but I'll do that. So, next time, we'll go for that other boss. Yeah, it's better in most ways than my old one. Ways the same. You get more physical, less strike. Well, yeah, less physical, mildly. Better, pretty much everything else. The resistances are better, and the differences there are like one on each. It's not massive, but it looks. Now I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm half tempted to put the heater shield back on, because I don't think the fortification thing is that useful. It looks funny. But we're going full night. There we go. Now I'm ready for Dark Souls. Yeah. I'm saying Dark Souls, it's Elden Ring. It's Elden Souls. It's Blood Souls Sekiro. Oh man. Oh yeah, it's Blood Souls Shadows Die Twice. That's what it is. Right. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll be continuing on in the next episode where we're probably, as I mentioned, going to be going to this, and then the only thing I can think of back here that we've got is like there's the riverbank, but that's leading that way, so I'm like maybe that's not the best place to go. We'll see. We'll see. I might go and explore it a bit more and then head up this way, because this probably, given that I've been here and everything seems to stomp me, probably go this way and see if things stomp me less, and then come back to this one. We shall see. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.